What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew from Mirror Music, and this is another Grateful Dead, and Grateful Dead adjacent reaction. Today we're having a half-step, two-step day. We're doing a reaction to the version of Mississippi Half Step that was from April 8th, 1978, and we're doing the Dave Matthews Band song Two-Step, which is another one of their big hit famous songs. This is the Two-Step in the Rain version, which was played in Giant Stadium June 11th, 2001. It was during a hailstorm, lightning storm. It was a whole big mess. But my wife, who is a Dave Matthews superfan, I asked her, like, what's the one that I should use for this, not comparison, but sharing fun day, and she said this one immediately. So anyway, we're going to have first Mississippi Half Step from April 8th, 78. That was in Veterans Memorial Coliseum. I should have looked up where that is. There's about 30 zillion Jacksonville, Florida. And then Giant Stadium, Dave Matthews Two-Step, June 11th, 2001. So look forward to hearing this. This is not really a comparison in the sense that we do often comparisons. This is just a fun end of summer half step, two-step day. So here we go. First up is Mississippi Half Step. This also led off the show that night. Good night. So we got the vocal mics pulled back in the mix, though. I can tell that I've listened to an increasing amount of this band now, because I'm starting to listen for how the versions of the songs are different sometimes, like in this case, as opposed to hearing them for the first time. So it's another step forward on the journey, I guess. Okay. They're letting Weir play a little lead there, because I'm hearing Jerry here, but there's definitely another guitar line, like a melody line, not just chords coming in this ear too. Jerry's either using two different pickups on that guitar, or there's three different guitars going on in this show. Sounds like. That is not where I thought that was going. Nice. I don't know that I've ever heard them do a solo, loops like that. Nice. '78's still Donna, right? Singing that harmony. This is one for better shows that I've heard. Woo! Okay. circle again. Love it. Yeah. All right. Again, that was the opening from Jacksonville, April 8th, 78. I think one of the best parts of this band is the Easter eggs, right? There's general song structures that we can kind of recognize and follow along and come back to, but when you start learning what to listen for, I compare it to teaching literature, which is my profession, and you can read a book or read a poem and read a song lyric or whatever, a piece of literature, and enjoy it and not understand any of the inner workings of it. You don't have to understand any thing. Oh, that language is beautiful and it moves my spirit or whatever, right? But for me anyway, when I start recognizing how metaphor is being used and how that kind of thing, right? It heightens my appreciation and enjoyment of it. When you start seeing how the things kind of fit together, they're not exactly Easter eggs, but seeing like behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz or whatever is just a fascinating experience in the literature world. And I'm starting to be able to do that with some of these songs as well, and seeing how the instruments are talking to each other and how they interplay and weave in and out with each other. That's one of my favorite parts of this anyway. So that was Mississippi Half Step, and now we're going to do the Dave Matthews Band Two-Step in the Rain. The song is just called Two-Step, but it's popularly known as Two-Step in the Rain from Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, June 11th, 2001. So I hope those of you who are Grateful Dead fans will stick around for this part. It's a fascinating... I've not heard this version of the song, to be clear, but I know the song. And it's interesting because Dave Matthews Band, even though it also is led by a guitar player, sort of, like the lead singer or whatever, so much of the forward momentum and the soloing in this band comes from the violin, from saxophone, from non-guitar instruments. So it's a little bit different, but still incredible. So this is Two-Step from Giant Stadium. Here we go. Whoa, I just jumped off in the middle of it. Hold on, we're going to go back to the beginning. Here we go. Remember, it's like pouring down rain at this point, and there's hailstorming, kind of setting the mood here, right? I should turn my light off or something. Also, this version is a little less than 10 minutes. Typically, or oftentimes, you see versions of Two-Step, especially near the end of shows. This would have been the encore, so it was at the very end. Two-Step being 15, 20, 25 minutes. Usually it's one of the ones they kind of blow out into a long thing. This is more of a let's get it done before the power actually went out in the middle of this in the stadium. Not on stage, but in the stadium. So that's enough rambling. Just enjoy. I assume that's Tim Reynolds playing that slide weird sound right there. Dave fans among you have to let me know.
And look above the clouds, they opened up their head and let it down.
Clouds opened up their hair and let it down, right?
There came a hand from sky, was raining. All we could say was, let it rain until it washed us all away.
That's a two-step beat, right? Right, it's two-step.
Hey, my love, I came to you with best intention. You lay it down, you give to me just what I'm seeking. I'll say, my love, you drive me to distraction.
I'm always a big fan. I've said this before. Always a big fan of some good saxophone.
Believe that we might last 8,000 years or more, if not for this. Our flesh and blood, it ties you and me right up time. Is celebrate, I'll celebrate, we will. 'Cause life is so much sweet for certain. Hey, I'm on to my two. To be sure these days continue, days we cannot change.
One of the things this song does, it's kind of like Grateful Dead song. It has that pace, and I feel like it's just on the edge of spiraling out of control.
You quench my heart and love. You quench my mind. Let's celebrate. I'll celebrate, we will. 'Cause life is short but sweet for certain. Hey, we climb on 2x2. To be sure these days continue. Days we can ride to place. Celebrate, we will. Oh, 'cause life is short but sweet for certain. We climb on 2x2 to be sure that all these days continue. Days we cannot change away. Hey, my love, do you believe that we might last as love rain down upon us all? We said, oh,
Dave Matthews Band tends to have, not that Grateful Dead don't have great drummers, they do, but the drums tend to be more forward in the mix.
We climb on 2x2 to be sure that all these days continue. Things we cannot gravity lost call, and all that's what they are. Let the rain alone, Moscow on, with a late cover, with a lovely rain.
Some of this lyric is improvised too, just FYI. Saxophone starting to come in. Listen for it. Man.
Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you very much.
All right, that's a special performance. Yeah, like I said, the best or some of the best Dave Matthews performances have that in common with the Grateful Dead. Actually, that they're improvised a little bit, but they're also feel like they're right on the edge of going out of control, and they never really do. But it's a Pentecostal feel, right? I mean, I don't necessarily want to bring religion into it, but like as that kind of upswelling of emotion. It helps that both of these two songs that we've done today or listened to today are dancing songs. Half Step and Two Step are literally dance is, right? And the title indicates dance, but the beats obviously indicate that kind of doing of dance too. Now, I've already told you a little bit of the story of the Two Step in the Rain, but if any of Dave Matthews fans happen to be watching this and they want to fill in more details about that in the comments, please do that. I am far, far from an expert in this. And the Deadheads among us also, I imagine that you have stories about dancing at a Grateful Dead show in not the best weather as well. I know a lot of them were inside in the later years anyway, but I know there were some like outside performances where the weather was ridiculous. So please tell us some of those stories in the comments as well. Hope you enjoyed this combination today. I certainly did. And maybe we all learned a little something new today. So anyway, take care of yourselves, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.